Welcome to another video on Dynamics 365. This time I would like to talk about an application that is mostly known as Dynamics 365 Contact Center, which is an add-on, if you like so, for the Customer Service Hub to have direct interaction with the customer over different channels. Don't get confused, I'm using a German version here, but I will try to translate the application or explain what you see. So in the first step, I would like to go to the Admin Center, which can be seen here, labeled as Copilot Service Admin Center. And from the Admin Center, let me translate this to English. So this is not the official Microsoft translation, this is a Bing translation. What we have here is channels, for example. So like said, there are different ways how a customer can communicate with us, and one is voice, so you can phone the customer is phoning you. You have a chat application, social media, SMS, and of course Microsoft Teams. There is also the idea of routing embedded that can also be configured. There are different ideas how this can be used. For example, if you have gold customer, a silver customer, and a bronze customer, you might route the gold customer with a higher priority. And there's also the idea of routing to the most qualified agent. You might know this from service calls with your ISP. If you are asked it's a problem with your internet or your telephone, and then you get routed to the correct agent, this can also be configured here in the Admin Center. We have also some Copilot features enabled. This can be found, for example, here under Support Experience from Knowledge. So you might know from the customer service already that you have a kind of knowledge base where you can document cases and best practices and wordings and so on. And what Copilot can do for you is to create these knowledge base entries. And of course, it can use it to suggest solutions for a customer. So this can be configured here in the Admin Center. And what it can also do is to summarize chats, to summarize informations, cases, for example, and it can also generate question and emails for you that can be sent to the customer for clarification, summary, and so on. So we have this Copilot enablement here directly in Dynamics 365. So maybe let's check this out with the knowledge base. I would like to go to the Customer Service Hub. So from all my applications, I'm back here in the Customer Service Hub. And again, this is in German, don't get confused. We go here to the knowledge base and to the knowledge articles. And these knowledge articles are in German because it's a German demo system. And there is, for example, one that's about the type of return, what you have to do and how this is done when you want to return an application. And this takes a moment. To load the information, here it is. So it says 30 days can be is a time span where you can return it, and you have to go to a dealer where you bought it and so on. So this is documented in our knowledge base, and this can be used by a Copilot. So for example, when we create a new service case, and let's say we have a service case from a customer that says Sir Bruce 3000, this is the demo product here in this application, has a defect, and the customer wants to exchange it. It says Bruce 1000 the defect, and I want to return it. Now when we save this case, Copilot is analyzing this information and should now suggest what we can do, and here it is. So this pops out automatically and says, okay, I see that we have a Blue 3000 and this needs an exchange. Hey, I found this information in the knowledge base, and this is exactly the type of information from the knowledge base. And you can start chatting with the Copilot here. You don't have to go manually to the knowledge base and search, but you can directly use your Copilot that assists you, provides you with a possible solution for this case, and you can clarify this information here directly from within the Customer Service Hub. I mentioned that there are different types of channels to interact with a customer, and thankfully to Microsoft there is a demo chat application also built in this customer service instance. So now I'm switching back to the Copilot Service Workspace and to the home page, and it says, okay, here you can explore the different types of possibilities that can be provided, and I would like to have the chat. And it opens a widget here, and this is how it would be look like if you have this chat widget in your homepage, for example. And here you can also chat with the Copilot. For example, you want to change the water filter in your Brew 3000 coffee machine, then you can ask this chat here how to do this. And what it does is the same as we have seen already in the cases. It is checking the knowledge base and should provide us with the information how to do this. And here it is. So this comes also directly from our knowledge base, and it tells the customer how to exchange the water filter. And now we can say, oh my, this is so complicated, I need help, and I want to talk with one of your agents, with one employee. So I want to talk with an employee, and what now happens, the Copilot chat is routing this chat now to the next available service agent, which is only me, of course, and I get this information and accept this chat now. Let's see what's happened. And what we have here is you have the complete conversation, what the customer asked, what Copilot was doing, what Copilot responded. You have here the summary. If it was a longer communication with the customer, this might be interesting. So you have also this, and now you are connected to the chat application, and we can now say hello, and you see this pops now in the chat window, and I can say everything is okay, all is good, and the customer is happy, knows what to do. And from our workspace here we can now end the chat. So the chat is ended, and this information is linked to our customer. So this information is now stored in the timeline for the customer. So if the customer is contacting us again, we can also look this up. In this demo application we have also the capability to call here our agent, and I would like to try this. I'm using my phone to call me on this application, and we will have a feedback loop, but I just want to show you what this looks like. So now I have my telephone. I have a telephone number that comes with this demo application. Now I want to call this customer service, and I'm using the speaker.
Vielen Dank für Ihren Anruf. Unser virtueller Agent und unsere menschlichen Agents können Ihnen bei Fragen zu unseren Läden oder zu Produktproblemen helfen. Bleiben Sie dran, um mit unserem Copiloten zu sprechen. Guten Tag, ich bin Contoso Copilot. Wie kann ich helfen?
Mit einem Mitarbeiter sprechen. I want to talk to an
Ich
employee.
übergebe an einen Live-Agenten.
Now what
Bitte warten Sie.
happens is we will also have this routing directly in here. And as you can see now, we have this telephone call, and like I said, don't be scared, we will have a feedback loop here. Hello, hello, test,
Hello,
test,
hello.
test, feedback loop, hello, hello. So, I'm stopping this call now, but you should know and see what happened. So you can call the Copilot, ask the Copilot for help, for example, to exchange the water filter or how to return a machine. And you can do the same as you could do with the chat window to say, no, please, I want to speak with a real person, I want to speak with an employee, and then this will be routed into the next available agent for this case, and you can talk with him. And also you can see we have this transcript here, so also we are talking with the voice chat. We have this transcript and we can see what happened here. So I'm closing this case and show you another one that I have already done. So I'm switching back to the customer service hub. And from here, let's go to the contacts, to this contact here. And I want like to show you one transcript from December. So it says the transcript was deactivated and I have to extend the window. So this just means there's not enough space in this small part here. So I'm going to resize this window. I hope you will see this in the final script. And let's go to the 9th of December, and this should be this here with an already existing transcript. And let's check this out. Exactly. So what you see here is you have this audio information. This was recorded, so you can replay it, watch it, and you have also a sentiment analysis in here that shows you how was the mood of the conversation in which part of the conversation with the customer. And this is a transcript here. So the same, the customer was talking to the Copilot, and it says, okay, I want to have a live agent. Please wait, Copilot is redirecting it, and I have answered the call, and again just closed it because there was a feedback loop here, of course, when calling myself in the telephone. But you can see this and analyze this information. So it says the case is closed and the sentiment was negative because this was a bad call, for example, whatever, and you can do analysis on this and performance optimization on your support stuff. Okay, so this was Dynamics 365 Contact Center or Copilot Workspace in a very short introduction. I hope this was useful for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching and goodbye.